Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at the Steam Railroad Institute. We're certainly glad that you could be here. Thank you so much for joining us on this very memorable day, Freedom Weekend. We are commemorating the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. And exactly, I think that deserves a round of applause. I also would like to just take a moment to honor our servicemen and women. Do we have any veterans out there? Yeah. And of course, we know that these veterans are with us today, and we know that many have given their lives so that we can have the freedoms that we have today. We have the freedom of speech, the freedom of assembly, the freedom of religion, and so many more things that we are allowed because of the selfless acts of the men and women, and let's not forget the families who have also paid the price. The flag that sits in the corner in memory and in honor of those who have given their lives. And I'm just so grateful for that. Many years ago, about 250 years ago, something happened. They had had enough. They had had enough of the king. They had had enough of the coerced worship of the king. And they had had enough of all the other things that went along with it. And they said, you know, it's time. It's time that we break away, and it's time that we declare our independence. It is time that we declare that we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And we have that right. It is a God-given right. And in Congress on July 4th, 1776, these words were spoken, they were signed, and I'm going to read them to you. I'm not going to read the entire declaration because it is quite lengthy and most of you don't have the memory on your phones. So I'm going to read down to the facts that are posted for you. In Congress, July 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and according to all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariably the same object evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. He then goes on to lay out the facts, the charges against the king, and hence the United States of America was born. Freedom Weekend here at Steam Railroad Institute commemorates that memory. We'll be here for the rest of the day today and all day tomorrow, so you're welcome to come back, and we just thank you again so much for being here. God bless.